I was trying to sing a song there with my lips and fart sounds, but I don't think it worked out too well. Hello, guys and girls. See, we'll be starting the stream here in just a moment. I've got to do some things. Let's see, we've got White 9th Gen in chat. RC Formal, Henry Grobelar, Owen Fain, and Grant Bushman. Hey, guys. Okay, that is up. I got to pull one more window up here, and then we'll be ready to go. Whoa. One of the things I want to do in this live stream is I want to plant a bunch of soybeans, but I also want to plant cotton because I want to buy, you know, one of the new John Deere cotton harvesters. We'll get started here in just a moment. All right, I think we're good. Jessica Hatfield. Hello, Jessica. Hi, Dammy Wolf and Voltsdrop. I am doing pretty good. I'm kind of tired today. Like, I slept. Actually, I went to bed. I was feeling kind of bad yesterday. And I went to bed at like, something like 8 o'clock, maybe 7:30. And I slept until like after midnight, and I got up and I was still feeling groggy, like I wanted to go back to sleep, but I was hungry. So I got up and I ate something and drank something, and then, you know, when you try to go back to bed after that, I just couldn't fall asleep. Like I was having restless legs and just the whole fun, all that fun stuff. So yeah, I ended up not going back to sleep. I don't think I fell asleep. I think I just like laid in bed from like about 1:30 or 2 until about 6:30 this morning, and then I was just like, to heck with it, and I just got up and like drank coffee and argued with people online over politics and stuff like that, you know, as one does. Let's see, I gotta remember. Okay, so we got 2.3 million, so we got a good chunk of money here. But I'll need the disc. Do I already have a disc harrow? Because I need to get the equipment to plant. I don't think I have one, and I'm gonna buy the Lemkin Gigant because it is gigantic. Your boy Tyler, hello. Tenulatori. I'm probably butchering that, and if I am, I'm very sorry. Do I have front weights? I don't know why I wouldn't have a front weight for this guy, but I don't see one. John Pepper, hey John. Robert Landwehr, hello. If you hear like little slurping sounds, that's just me sipping my coffee, so I apologize. So this is the multiplayer server. I think we've got like 6 people on right now. I don't know if they're actually on right now. I don't think they are, but... Alright, so while I'm driving, because I have to drive all the way to the other side of the map, we also need to look at planters. Because the planters are what plant cotton. And I'm thinking about the Great Plains here. Oh, I forgot about the Maestro here. Let's see, what's 12 meter, 18.2, 18. And this does both seeding and fertilizing. So I might actually buy this. And this is part of the horse pack. I don't think it's the aggravation pack, though. I think it's just like the normal horse pack. Mad Sean's this is your first stream. Well, welcome aboard. How's life? I guess it's all right. And my random channel says he is drinking Pepsi. Well, as they say, nobody's perfect. I'm a Coke person myself. I can drink Pepsi. It's just I don't know. It's just like it's sweeter to me, which I don't like. But let's see. We need front weights. And I'm just going to pick up one of those. When is the next episode on Back to the Future? I kind of have to edit one right now that I recorded like a month and a half ago. It was like mid-June, I think. And we had a big disaster. It actually destroyed part of my Millennium Falcon, which I'm super pissed about, as you can imagine. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to repair the Millennium Falcon. So I'm really mad at the DeLorean right now. But earlier this week, I finally got the power mod in from Corey and Chloe. So one of the reasons why I think I was having some issues in the last episode that I recorded, though I didn't publish it, was because, you know, I was trying to do things knowing that I was going to have to take it all apart again to do the power mod, and I shouldn't have done that. I should have just waited to get the power mod in, and I didn't do that. I paid the consequences and just have to carry on with life, I guess. But hopefully this weekend, maybe, I'll be able to record some more. I have to kind of look through the power mod. I have to kind of get the flow in my head. I also want to take the footage that I've already recorded and kind of make a video out of it. So hopefully within the next week, we'll start seeing some progress on the DeLorean. Brad, do you watch the memes? I don't know what that is. My random channel says I like Cherry Coke, if that counts as a Coke product. I think they actually make a Cherry Coke product, don't they? Like, doesn't Coca-Cola actually put out a Cherry Coke, like, in a can? I think they do. At least in some locations. I'm almost positive they do. show you the DLC. Well, we're getting to that. We will get to that tonight. I promise you. So basically right now what I'm doing, we're going to be driving up we're going to start cultivating. I'm going to grab the next tractor. We're going to go back and pick up a seeder for doing the cotton seeding. So yeah. How's my day? I guess it's been okay. I've been trying to like sleep off and on, and it's just been kind of not great. What do I think of the Platinum DLC? I mean, we haven't really seen too much of it so far. I knew that Class was coming. Don't tell me how I knew. I just, I knew that they were coming. So it wasn't like I was surprised or anything like that. Unlike the John Deere DLC, or the John Deere announcement, which honestly blew my mind. What I do find interesting is with the new DLC, they are going to be adding, I think it's 35. They're going to have 35 pieces of class equipment. Now that could mean, I doubt that it's like variations of like individual tractors, but it could mean that we'll, like a header is going to be, like an individual piece of equipment. Technically it is, but so like a header and a combine would count as two things. The other thing is, if they have class branded, like see here we have like these John Deere branded front weights, and so technically that's a piece of John Deere equipment. You get where I'm coming from? They could do that where they are adding, kind of tertiary equipment that... Wait, is this all... Wait a second here. Why is this all cultivated already? Was that... Maybe I was planning to plant corn here or something? Oh, it's already all cultivated. Well then... I guess I didn't need the cultivator after all. So, but one of the things I think is going to be really cool about the new DLC, they are including the new Class Lexion 8900. A lot of people don't know that yet, and which is Class's brand new. Actually, I don't even think it's out yet in the real world, but it's their brand new combine. It's like one of the biggest combines out. Of course, I think the new Agco Ideal T10 or 10T or whatever it is, I think that's even going to be even bigger. Anthony Krukowski says they right now have a vanilla orange Coke out. That sounds disgusting. Okay. So we're going to go with this bad boy. And then I don't think I'm going to buy it just yet, but we've got the new John Deere CP690. So we'll be buying at least one of those, maybe two. We'll see. Angel France says, greetings from Greece. Well, hello, Greece. Larry Carter says it's actually good. The Coke. I'm assuming you mean the cherry Coke. Joe Rezor, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Whoa. Whoa. Wait, oh. I have to hit the escape button to back out of the menu. I should have known that. And don't forget, guys, on top of Super Chat, you can also donate via the PayPal link. Which is down in the video description. It's the support the stream link. Message retracted. I didn't see the message. I just saw your name in there. And now I don't see either. See, Anthony, I got the DLC on my PS4, the super better platform. Uh-huh. We got really good prices on... Wait. I can't remember if this is a good price on this server. It's been like 2 weeks since I played on the multiplayer server because I've just been like basically playing almost nothing but Star Citizen lately. I did a Star Citizen stream not last night but 2 nights ago. I still haven't checked to see if the PTU's gone to the live server yet. I don't think it has, but I don't know. Tenulatori says it's 1 a.m. in Finland. Well, that's early. Larry Carter says, I haven't played Farming Sim 19 yet. I literally just discovered 17. Well, welcome to the Farming Simulator world, Larry. Yeah, Wednesday night. So it was 2 days ago we did the Star Citizen stream. I wish you could hire workers to drive on roads. Have I played Squad before? It's like Arma 3 but simplified. No, I don't have any plans to play it. I've seen it. Actually, I like Arma, but I haven't played it in a while. That new Arma Contact DLC looks interesting for Arma 3. It's like where like aliens come down to Earth. That actually looks interesting. But I can't remember if I have Arma 3 or not. Let me see here. We're going to lose sound for a second because I'm just tabbing out because I want to see if I've got Arma 3. Yeah, I've got Arma 3. Okay, sound is back. Earl Lay says he's got 19 for Xbox One, but he has a few questions. Yeah, you can always ask me. The versions are fairly similar. The only differences are the graphics are lower on console because of memory limitations, and also the amount of vehicles that you can purchase. You're limited to because of memory limitations. Okay, so I gotta see how... Open cover. Oh, I think I have to have this thing open in order to fill it. Oh no! Let's see. Cotton. Yep. Okay. Random channel, you're watching me on your iPhone. Awesome. Let's see. Okay, so the Yells tractor with like the big tracks, why does it cost so much? Because it's an expensive tractor. Oh, yellow. You're probably talking about, let's see, why? Fold sower, turn on sower. Wait. I'm so dumb. This is the lime spreader. Whoops. This. There we go. Let's see, the yellow tractor, I'm assuming you probably mean like the Challenger here. Like either the MT800 or the MT700. It's just they're just expensive tractors, or even like this one. I mean, there's more like the Fendt. Those are more expensive too. They are just very large. Like if you've ever seen like an MT800 in real life, I mean, look, like your guy is like gonna be like as tall as this thing. Oh, excuse me, I just burped in everybody's ear. That is like one freaking huge tractor. So, you know, obviously size is gonna play a pretty big factor into the cost. I mean, it's not, you know, size doesn't mean it's gonna be expensive, but it can. But yeah, I mean, that's, you know, generally the way a tractor is configured, you know, when you have tracks, the mechanisms for the tracks add more complication to the vehicle. A lot of times they'll have larger engines and whatnot. So, you know, it's just all those things just add to the cost. All right, so we're going to hire this worker and get him working. What was a good map for Farming Sim 17? Lone Oak Farms. Go find it. Loved that. Loved that map. That was actually my favorite map. Oh. I already had tractor on here. Oh, he's got a front weight on him. Okay. Go just a touch to the left. Okay. So now the waiting begins. All right, let's check on the big bud. See what he's up to. All right. Actually, I want him going. Well, let's see. Might make more sense to go this way. Yeah, probably. Well. See, Clay Bullware says, I liked Small Town USA version 3. I never tried that one. I never did. Whoops. Alright, off we go. What do you guys say we do a like spike? How many likes do we have right now? Before we do that. Post it in the comments or in the chat room. Let me know how many likes we have, because I can't see. That's like one of the things that's always annoyed me about the live streaming stuff is it doesn't show you how many likes you have. John C. Pepper says, I can't get cruise control to work. On anything, or like on a... Like certain pieces of equipment, depending on what you're doing, you can't actually... Well, actually, cruise control should work. Are you sure cruise control isn't set to 0 on that vehicle? Clay Bullware says, you actually said my name correctly. Yeah, I'm fairly good at determining, oh my gosh, we've only got, this is only like the second time down the field. Oh, this is going to take forever. Forever and anyway, like I'm actually pretty darn good at, you know, language and, well, not, I wouldn't say language, but, you know, pronunciation and things like that. 21 likes. Well, let's jam on that like button. We got 44 people watching. We got 47 people watching. We need to get 47 likes in here. So everybody, please hit that like button. Helps me out tremendously, and hopefully we'll get more people popping into chat because of it. I guess this is a pretty freaking long field, though. I mean, it's like twice as long as this over here. Okay, what I think I'll do is I'm going to cap this field. We're just going to run down. We're going to do all the parts that the hired worker, you know, fails at doing all the time. Epic fail. "27 likes," says Jeremy Burnett. Come on, guys, let's hit. If you have not hit that like button, you better hit it right meow. Wait, right meow? What? What? Ah! All right, wage payments. All right, so that part is finished. Daniel Gregorski, hello. John C. Pepper, so cruise control is not working on any tractors. Make sure, I don't think, if you see down at the bottom right where it says 32, you know, you can actually, if I hit 1 on the keyboard, that decreases the cruise control. So make sure that it's not set like 0, like it is right now. Make sure that you max that out and then hit 3 on the keyboard. Oh, and that'll kick you into cruise control, or should. Unless you have like some weird mod that disables cruise control. I remember, I want to say it was Farming Sim 13 or 15 had a mod like that that changed how cruise control worked. And I can't remember, excuse me, I can't remember, I cannot remember what it was called. Kamatsu53 says, hey Brad, what you been up to? Mainly just, you know, playing Star Citizen and waiting for the power mod for the DeLorean to come in so that I can keep doing DeLorean videos. Squeaky 2008, hey, Pierre Mortensen, hey Pierre. Is it Pierre, like Pierre or Per? P-E-R, Pear? I would say Pear, but Not to sound like a pear that you would eat, but that I'm probably totally butchering. But yeah, I know. Pear's probably like, where's Brad been for the last month, several months? He used to be a regular in here too. Gotta turn around. I thought I had... Oh, I do. Okay. What? This thing's already at a seed? Oh my gosh. I mean, that was like basically 3 1/3, like 3 passes and a third pass down the field. W-O-W. Svyrkv says he got your name right. See, I was pretty close. Now, as far as Svyrkv, I'm definitely butchering that name, but I'm kind of doing it on purpose a little bit because I have no idea if that's actually supposed to be a name or just like, you know, kind of like an abbreviation for something else. Kamantu53 says, how long are you going to stream? And then AA says, you think he actually plans those things? No, I totally don't plan it. It could be 2 hours. It could be 12 hours. Right now it's about almost 6:45. It's 6:43 p.m. here where I live, and I'm basically going to stream probably at least until 9 p.m. Or if I get so hungry that I just have to say, that's it, I'm going to go and make some dinner. Because I haven't eaten dinner yet. I had kind of like a late snack. I did have something to eat before I came on here, so. But it was, you know, just kind of like a small snack sandwich kind of a thing. All right. So next, I kind of need to figure out whether or not I want to buy a second seater. I kind of don't want to. See how we're doing here. All right, so this is probably going to be his last pass down the field. Tenu Latori says, good night. It's 1:44 a.m. All right, take care, Tenu. Thank you for hanging out with us for a little bit. Dylan Garrison says he just got Farming Simulator 19 for PS4 because it's his birthday. Well, happy birthday, Dylan. See, John C. Pepper says, I think it might have been my old keyboard because it works with my new keyboard. Well, there you go. Yeah, I've had a couple keys. Let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3. Oh, my caps lock key is out now. 1, 2. One of my G keys is out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 8 lights on my Logitech G910 keyboard that are dead. Like LEDs. Which does not make me happy at all. Trust me. Sebastian Hartman, hello. Or Sebastian. Yeah, I don't know. I think it might be just about time to chuck this keyboard into the Black Lagoon with the creature from the Black Lagoon. Because I did buy a second Logitech G910 to have as a backup. Actually, what I really need to do... Oh gosh, what was that just popped up in my email? But I bought a second G910 to be like a backup keyboard, but I need to buy a second headset because I no longer have a backup headset. And unfortunately, I don't think Logitech makes the G35 anymore, which I like the heads. I don't know. I kind of have a love-hate relationship with this headset. There's things I like about it. There's things I don't. But I do really like the audio quality. What I don't like is the fact that it probably does a better job than it should at drowning out outside noise. And I kind of miss that because, you know, when you're a YouTuber, you tend to have your headset on a lot, and not having ambient noise, it messes with your head. It really does. It messes with your hearing and all kinds of crazy stuff, which I don't like. Oh. All right. So I don't know. I will probably choose a Logitech headset as my next headset. I should try to contact Logitech about maybe sponsoring my channel. I don't know if they would. That would be awesome if they did, because I've always pushed their products. Bah. But I don't know. I don't know if they would. Trainman J asks, is this a new map? No, this is actually my multiplayer server. It is, I mean, if you've not seen it before, I guess it might be new to you. This is the Midwest Horizons map. I believe it's version 1.0. It's not the latest version, which I have yet to update, because I think if I install the latest version, it's going to kill all of the... It's going to kill everything on my server. Svurk? So, I'm sorry. I know I'm butchering your name. Says, how about open back headphones? Then you can still hear ambient sounds. The problem is the company, not all companies make them. I don't think Logitech makes open back or whatever headphones. So I'm kind of locked into, you know, what I know is quality, and it is going to give me, you know, the audio results that I want, both, you know, on a mic and on a headset. Gaming headsets are very common in having really nice sound, but really bad microphones. Creative makes really good headsets. My band and I use them for many years. They fit over the year. Well, that's the thing. Like, headsets aren't a... I mean, you can get freaking amazing headsets. Like the Beats headsets are really super nice, but it's just a headset. And I need, you know... I mean, I guess I can go back to using my Blue Yeti, you know, for doing, like, the live streams and the... you know, my recordings and stuff. But if I just want a game. I don't want like a big mic, you know, hanging down in front of me. I don't want, you know, I don't want to feel boxed in by the microphone. I just want it on my headset. And yes, I could have multiple headsets, but then you got to switch out the headsets. And, you know, the more you switch items out of USB ports, the faster your USB ports go bad. So there's kind of just like the, you know, whole, there's many, many reasons why I don't want to go that route. L. McPhillips Farming Videos says, who can join this server? If you want to join sometime, just let me know and I can get you set up. I think we might have 1 or 2 slots left. I have 1 slot left. Though I haven't seen Grease Monkey in a while. I don't know if he's still playing or what's going on. Bob's not been on in a while either. Oh no, Kevin's bankrupt. Alright, while I'm up here... Why? Oh, weird. Okay. MediaFire is saying the key you provided for file access was invalid. I don't know what MediaFire is. I don't know what MediaFire is. See, Pear says, I'm very impressed you still remember me, Brad. I think the last live stream I attended was like 2 months ago. You know, the last live stream I did was literally like 2 months ago. So, yeah. I mean, I did a Star Citizen live stream on Wednesday, but that was literally like the first live stream I'd done since I think back in either April or May. I want to say probably May. All right. My cedar just ran out. Oh, this thing's going to be fully... Huh, I wonder if I must have... I don't know why this would already have fertilizer on it. I just bought this field, like, I don't know, a few weeks ago, planning on doing something. The link for the map. Well, Luca, if you want this specific map, you can go onto my Discord, and in the section for the Farming Simulator 19 dedicated server, if you click on pinned messages, it'll actually have a link to... Ah! No! No! Oh. You poop nougat. Poop nougat. Poop, poopily, poop, poop, a poop, ow. But anyways, if you go to the pinned messages, you'll actually get like the direct link, the download links from my server, and that'll actually have all the files and all the mods that I'm running on my server. Oh my god. Why does my freaking email on my Mac keep popping up over everything? Makes me want to kick a big ball. Brandon Callan says, "What's up, man? How are you today?" I'm doing okay. I'm a little bit tired. I'm tired of this. Wait. It's not that I'm actually tired of something. I'm just... haven't been sleeping the last, like, 2 nights. I had this really weird dream the other night that, like... I was in the TV show Lost. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it. But I was in the... I was like... It was like I was in that world. But there were, like, a bunch of nuclear bombs falling everywhere and, like, exploding. And basically... like, I was, like, running around, like, as these bombs were going off, and I'm like, come on, everybody, we gotta run! And, you know, I was, like, grabbing people and trying to, like, pull them to safety and stuff. It was just really bizarre. Pierre Mortensen says, well, then I'm still a regular after all. I love how they made the crops sway when you drive through them instead of clipping. Oh, yeah, that was huge. That was actually, like, one of my bigger complaints from the older versions of Farming Sim. Uh-oh, it's starting to get dark in the game. Let's see, let's make sure we're all... I didn't want to get back into you. Okay, so herbicide is good to go. Wait, where's my 6M? There she is. All right, so Foidaliza. I need like one more tractor that I've got narrow tires, that I can do narrow tires for. Can you do narrow tires on any of the medium tractors? Well, I know the Case you can. Yeah, you probably can. Case Maxim. Yeah, there's narrow. It looks so goofy. I want to get like a big, like the most powerful tractor. So this I can get up to what? 164 horsepowers. Whoa, this is 180 horsepower. All right, let's go to the Valtra T series. Oh, this one 250 horsepower. The MF770. Oh, I think I can do narrow tires on this. Yeah, ooh, this would actually be the one to get. Because this one can do 280 horsepower. Ooh, yeah, I really like the Massey Ferguson 770 series. They're really, really nice tractors. Let's see, so that was what, 280? Okay. Fendt, 240. Can also do narrow tires. Case Puma 270. Can also do narrow tires. Oh, the JCB Fast Track can do narrow tires, but you can't change the motor. And then the 6R, I'm pretty sure does not do narrow tires. Yeah. Nope, but it does 300 horsepower. Oh. So I think I'll probably just end up buying another case, or not a case, a Massey Ferguson. I like this tractor. Helper C has completed his task. Wait, who's Helper C? Oh, here he is. Okay, so I'm going to hire the worker. We're going to go across the field, and then I'm going to go and kind of put a headland on the west side of this field, field 108, so we can get that done. Piers has to go for tonight. Got work tomorrow, but I'll catch you the rest tomorrow evening. Nice to see you again, Brett. Thank you so much, Pier. Nice to see you. Keep up the good work, and good night from Denmark. Good night, Pier. First time I played Farming Simulator since this morning. It's 6 in Louisiana. 36 likes. There's only 36 likes. There's 57 people watching. Come on, guys. Let's do a like spike. Everybody jam on that like button. Like. Come on, guys. I know you can do it. Come on, hit that like button. Let's get up to 57 likes. Oh, now there's like 54 likes. Well, we got, you know, Perry, he's got to go to bed. Probably got some other people they've got to run. You planting in farm? Yes. Not sure exactly what you're asking. Hunter Richens. Hey, Hunter. How are you doing today? Uh-oh, we're running low on the fertilizer. All right, so when I get over here, I'm gonna unhire the worker. Turn the track, or turn the seeder on. Now we'll lower it. Okay, so I'm going to hire a worker. He'll basically go up to where the big bud is going back and forth, and then he'll stop, he'll turn around and come back, so we'll be good. Let's see. Hunter's gonna find his way directly into the timeout. Hunter, please do not spam the chat. If you do so again, you will be permanently banned. Yeah, I've got a hired worker in there. That way, you know, I mean, I might have the camera on there, but you can guarantee it's not me doing the work. I'm lazy. I mean, come on. You can hire the worker to do it. Why would I want to? Ooh, I forgot we had the little, this guy. The favorite. Is this the big engine in this one? I want to say no. Customize. No, it's not. What did I have in there? Oh, I had the basic engine. Front loader attacher, don't need that. So it's going to cost me $17,000 to upgrade to that new engine. Wow. But this is like one of the smaller tractors that I have for, you know, doing fertilizer and stuff. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah, now you can. Oh, there. Now my floodlights just popped in. Noel Brazer says, "You're not the manager. You're the manager, not the hired hand." Uh-oh. Kevin joins the server. When is Starflight? I don't know what that is. Come on, Kevin, come on. There we go. Wait, where did the... Ah, there it is. So I'm just going to put him in place so that we can fertilize and everything when the time comes. We'll just be able to jump right in and start fertilizing. All right. Get out of the way, birds. Oh, it's gonna be dark. Ah, no. Ah, okay. I mean, it gets dark in like 10 minutes in this game. Or at least that's what it seems like. PS4 doesn't have multiplayer servers. Yeah, I don't know about consoles. I didn't think I wasn't really sure, to be honest. I do not follow consoles at all, really. Nope. Disturbed Zombie, hello! Oh yeah, he's good. He's ready. He's gonna be ready. Landon Andrews says, what's happening? Well, we are playing some farming sim. Uh-oh, we're almost out of cotton seeds again. And y'all know what that means, right? Or I don't know, maybe you don't. Probably not. The Discord is in the video description, and I think Nightbot posts the link from time to time as well. Oh, I'm out of coffee. Alright, back to get more cottonseed. Noel Brasser says, my 5- and 3-year-old boys are watching. You can please toot the horn. Let's see. Nope, that's not it. Nope, that's not it. I gotta see what Kevin is selling here. What? I don't know what's going on. Why did it drop all the way back to this screen? Who the heck is trying to... Someone is trying to log in. What? Oh, here we go. All right, so we're good. Why am I not getting... Oh, there we go. Horn is 9, there we go. No, it's not. It's 0. Beep, 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 beep. Ah! When is Starfield Gaming out? I don't know what that is. Starfield game. It's a game called Starfield. I've honestly not heard. Now I'm gonna have to look it up. Starfield. Oh, the Bethesda game. I don't think they have a release date. Starfield is Bethesda's first original RPG in 25 years. Yeah, Bethesda's been pretty kind of not doing too many special things. Okay, yeah, I do remember this now. It won't happen at this year. Other than we're hoping to learn more, but it won't happen at this year's E3. It's probably not going to come out until like at least next year at earliest, or 2021. You know, I just don't know. If it's I don't know. I'm just gonna have to, you know, wait and see, because they haven't really released too much on it. I think they put a teaser trailer out, but I don't think it actually showed any gameplay. Hunter, please stop saying you're sorry. Once is enough. Thank you. Let's see. No, you made their day. Yay! Awesome. Beep. Oh. I love how when you're in the tractor, like I'm hitting 0 right now, you can't hear the horn. You actually have to go into external view. And I still don't hear the horn. Oh, it's because I'm like got a hired worker. That's right. But this one... Those are like the goofiest horns. Uh-oh. Alright, so he is literally almost out of fertilizer. Not figuratively, but literally. Darn it, I wonder how long that's been sitting there not doing anything. Really, the only like space kind of game that I'm even remotely interested in at the time being is Star Citizen. I don't know. I love the ships. I love how, you know, in depth all the ships are. Also, how in depth they're planning their ships to be. Star Citizen, like once it's completed, is going to be like my dream game of dream games. Alright, so hopefully we can make it to the other side of the field. All we have left to do, I guess, is just this, and then we'll be able to fast forward time, at which point we're going to have to do the fertilizing and weed spraying. Which is not... Oh, we still have a little bit to do here. So we got this to do, and then this over here to do. And then probably come up here and do that. Yeah, I mean, it's like all we can really do is just sit and wait for the news to come out. I mean, I don't have any inside information or anything like that, so I wish I could tell you, but I cannot. Are we gonna make it? We got 20 left. We might actually make it. 15 left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Oh, we're not gonna make it. 3, 2, 1. No! I can't believe it. All right, no biggie. Not the end of the world. We'll just fill up both seed and fertilizer. And I just want to check something really quick. All right. So I'm just going to be using both of these seeders to just try to speed up the planting process. Right, he's doing good. He's sitting there waiting. Go all the way back? Oh, wow. Wait a second. I'm trying to line up the seeder just right so that it'll get this left, you know, it'll get the border of the field. I think we pretty much got it. And it'll get, okay, yeah, I think we're good to go. So, yep, we're good. All right. Kevin Reed, hey, Kevin. Noel says, okay, been great. I'm off to do some real-life farming. All right, take care, Noel. Yeah, the with Star Citizen, let's see, you've only got the starter ship. If you've got one of the starter ships, like whether it's the Aurora or the Mustang, upgrade to the Titan. It's like a $25 upgrade. And it basically can do everything in the game. It's like literally one of my favorite ships in the game right now. I cannot recommend it. I literally can't recommend it enough. It's just such a great ship. All right. So we're done with this part of the field. Let's go ahead. Let's close off this. And let's go, yeah, we'll just go up the field here. Yeah, it's the Avenger. Like, the Avenger series has, like, several different versions, and the Titan, I think it's just the Avenger Titan, and it's just a freaking awesome ship. I don't know if they have a starter pack. Well, if you've already got one of the base ships, you know, there are actually some people that sing the praises of like all the base ships in Star Citizen, but they're just all not that great. Like the Aurora, the Aurora is definitely the uglier of the two, but it's the more versatile because it's got a bed that you can actually sign out of the game while you're, from your bed. Not that that's incredibly useful right now, but sometime in the future. But the other nice thing about the Aurora is you can do delivery missions so long as you can throw the item that you have to deliver. So it's usually like a little package. You just like toss, you open up the door to the ship and you just toss it in there. You can't really do that. You can do it with the Mustang, but it's such a pain because you have to get in your ship, or actually I think you have to open the canopy, and then you have to aim the package just right so that you can like whip it behind the pilot seat. And it's just, I've actually tried to do it. Like PTU, I don't know if the PTU is still live. I don't know, Kevin, if you can check or not. It was earlier today. I don't know if it still is. A lot of people were talking about, the possibility that it was going to go live today, because it seemed like the majority of the bugs are going to be, the majority of the bugs are going to be, or have been fixed in the most recent version of the PT. What in the monkey? What in the monkey? What the heck? Why did it start right here? Oh, it's like so dark, it's hard to see the field. I don't like when it gets this dark. I do not like. No. All right. What was I saying about Starship? Oh yeah, the latest update for the PT, which is the test server, seems to be pretty stable. They fixed the majority of the problems that the game's been having. And so on and so forth. So I don't know. It might actually. I can like tab out and look. I can go look and see. Do 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 do. Nope, PTU's still up. Typically, once the PTU version goes live, they disable the test servers until they have the next major test revision that comes out. But it's kind of cool. What is PTU? PTU is the Persistent Test Universe. It's the test servers for Star Citizen, and then the live servers are called the PU, or the normal Persistent Universe, even though it's not really truly persistent yet. What the monkey? What? Somehow we switched from cotton to corn, and now I gotta go back here and do the murders, mares, rig me their thicker gerbs. I don't know. I just don't know anymore. Do 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 do. Didn't get an update message when I logged in. Oh, okay, Kevin. Let's see. Are we replanting over... Crap. Where is my... Oh, there it is. Wait, what's going on? Oh, I must have been looking at a different one. Okay, so we need to... I'm going to have to... till up the part with the corn. We're going to lose sound here for a second. I just have to do something really quick. Yeah, so we're going to have to till some of this up because I don't want the corn on the field. See, we've got this little band of orange here, and just don't want that on the field. So we'll do that really quick. And I guess we're probably going to have to do the same thing up the side of the field here too, because we inadvertently planted, what was it, sunflowers, yeah, right through here. Oh my god, I'm going to have to like smack somebody here. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's turn around. Let's turn around. Wait, okay, I think it's right here. Do 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 do. Luke, I am not going to set up your account, and I've already explained to you that I'm not doing so because of security reasons. I will take care of it afterwards, and just be happy with that. I'm sorry that you're upset, but you don't need to talk to me that way, and jeez. It's, you know, you try to like be nice to people and that's how they treat you. It's kind of unfortunate. All right, so let's do this. Do do do. Yeah, we'll just go up this side here, and then we'll just cover that with cotton when we get up here. Oh, okay, here we go. You just parked all your trucks at the sell point. Yeah, as soon as I just didn't want to get the soybean prices killed. Hopefully they won't go down, but I didn't want them to go down artificially. Well, because you know, we sold. All right. You guys are, they're like, no. Come on. There we go. All right, good. So now all I've got to do is finish planting this stuff. Clayton Bullware says, "Good night, Brad. Got to go on a date with a wife." Oh no. All right, well, enjoy your wife date. Oh, it's getting so dark and scary. All right, so we're gonna be right here. Oh, we should have a few hours before the price changes at least. I'm just hoping that once we get this done and I get time fast forwarded, it doesn't go down. So that's kind of like what I'm waiting for. If it starts going down, you know, you can go ahead and sell, I guess. But I'd like to wait because I'd like to get in on that sale price because it's pretty darn good. All right, so let's get all of our equipment off the field. Helper F has completed his task. That should be the, yep, that is the Big Bud. So we got 108 finally after an hour and 40 minutes, actually really about an hour and 35 minutes. Field 108 is finished. So let's just go. We'll refill these guys. And then we'll do like the wash and repairs and all that good stuff on them. Fertilizer, yes. Okay. I can't believe they still haven't fixed that bug that, like, once you do the repair, it doesn't update and show that, you know, show the new, you know, the repair level there, like the condition. When we do the big bud, I'll show you what I mean, because I kind of did it really quick there. But yeah, when you repair a piece of equipment, it doesn't automatically refresh. You actually have to exit and then go back onto it to see it again. New firmware. Oh. I can't wait until you are ready, even if it starts going down. Oh, I can wait. I can't wait. I thought you said you can't wait. Like, I'm so excited. I can't wait. What the crap? Oh, you gotta be freaking kidding me. Oh my gosh, this guy. He starts doing like the short end, like these little short ends, and I'm sitting there like, why isn't my field getting planted? And it's so hard to see. Okay, there we go. Okay. Yeah, we're running out. Oh, I should have just gone up and refilled, but oh well. Okay, you know, I wish the cotton planted, you know, I wish it worked a little bit differently in these seeders, because it just seems like it needs a lot of seed in order to plant the cotton compared to other crops that you would seed with a seeder like this, like corn, for example. Corn, I think, pretty much uses the fertilizer and seed at about the same rate. Might not be exactly, but it's a lot closer than cotton is, because this is what, like the fourth time we've had to refill this, fourth or fifth time, something. Come on now. Everybody must be going to dinner. We dropped like 20 viewers. Either that or it's because it's so dark. A lot of people don't like watching when everything is dark. I've noticed that over the years of live streaming. And knock on wood, we haven't run into any actual streaming issues yet, like buffering or anything like that. So that's good. That's usually like the #1 reason why people leave. Okay. Can you do a constation? Constation? What's constation? Sorry, Nick, I'm not exactly sure what you're asking. Oh my gosh, I just want to get this done so we can get on to the next growth cycle. Okay, we'll just go up here. That'll give us enough of like a headland there so that we don't have to come back and do that again. Brandon Callan says, I'm watching while playing Far Cry New Dawn. Oh gosh. That one looks so painful. Like, I like Far Cry now. Matter of fact, I just got done playing Far Cry 5 a couple weeks ago. It was kind of like the first week or so of week and a half of July. Actually, I played the Martian expansion, the Martian DLC. I actually played that one first. Then I played Far Cry 5. And then I think there's 2 more expansions. There was like a zombie expansion or something. And then there's like something Darkness. I can't remember what the other one was called. Oh no, there was the Vietnam expansion or whatever. I don't know if, yeah, it was the Vietnam. That one was easy. That one I beat in like just a couple hours, like I think it was like 2 hours, like an hour and something. I don't know. It didn't take very long at all. As a matter of fact, when you beat that expansion, it tells you like how long you took to beat it. And I was shocked that I beat it that quickly because it actually seemed like it was a lot longer than that. And so, so it was the Martian DLC, that Vietnam DLC, and then there's like this other zombie DLC. I'm kind of burnt out on zombies, so I decided not to do the zombie DLC, and so I just uninstalled it. I don't know, week and a half ago. Yeah, about a week and a half ago. Construction simulator vid. I don't really have any plans on moving forward, though. Apparently, Astragon is going to be announcing the next major construction simulator title at FarmCon here in August, just in about 2 or 3 weeks. Okay, I don't know what the heck he's doing, but let's take over here. Thank gosh, we're almost done, Kevin. So I am really keeping my fingers crossed for for construction, like the next full PC, high quality version of Construction Simulator. I'm really hoping that comes out, or gets announced, and then hopefully comes out in the fall sometime. Blueface, hey! Because Construction Simulator 15 came out in 2014, which is it came out in November of 2014, almost 5 years ago. If usually games like that come out every, 2, maybe 3 years, and they have been pumping out the mobile editions, but not the PC version. So, all right, finally. Oh wait, no, not yet. We've got one more little strip up here to do. We just have to get this little bit done. Then I can fast forward time. So yeah, hopefully here in when is not FarmCon, Gamescom. Did I say FarmCon earlier? I meant to say Gamescom. Yeah, Gamescom is coming up August. I'll have to look it up. Do I have Apex Legends? No. Not my kind of game. Okay. Alright, now we can accelerate time. New Dawn isn't that bad if you can get over the vibrant colors. Yeah, I don't know if I can get over that or not. It's just too much. But I'm kind of interested to see what the next Far Cry is going to be like. But Far Cry 5 had a really depressing storyline. Like, to the last few Far Cries, like Far Cry, well, even Far Cry 3 was fairly disturbing in its plot line, and I don't really get why they're going that route. Like, the first Far Cry was awesome. It had like this whole conspiratorial thing going on, and it had like the twist in the middle. But it was like normal, like mad scientist kind of stuff. Then Far Cry 2, everything changed. They completely changed the way the game engine worked. The story was okay, but it wasn't like, really bizarre. But like Far Cry 3, Far Cry 4, and Far Cry 5 kind of went into this semi, supernatural, really... Well, Far Cry 3 did, at least, and Far Cry 4 to some extent. But then, like, the plotline of Far Cry 5 was just kind of disturbing. Anyway, we're back here at the workshop. You can see the condition. So I'm going to repair it, yes. And see how it doesn't update? You actually have to hit escape, then R to go back into it to make sure that the upgrade or the repair took. So... wash that up. All right. Let's get this guy out of the field. I mean, they've completed their task. They haven't even started it. There we go. All right, so need weeding. And this field's pretty, I'm not even going to worry about really doing that field. What? Completed their task? Oh no. No, you didn't. Higher. There we go. Alright, I just want to kind of get it to the point where... Yeah, we got to use the sprayer now anyway. I want to get it to about 6 a.m. How are the prices going? Prices are still staying stable. Daggone it. Okay. Shoot, now I'm gonna have to spray everything. Okay. I was hoping to avoid having to use the sprayer on the cotton field, but can't not do that now. Nick Sparks says, I like to come home and watch you live stream. Well, thank you very much, Nick. Glad to have you on board as we go into morning here on the Midwest Horizon map. No. I don't know why he always does that. All right. I almost feel like buying a second one of these big sprayers. Just to make the spraying go that much faster. Well, let's see how much one costs. How much? $489,000. Might as well. It would be kind of annoying to drive one of these down the road with all this stuff in front of your face. Whoa. Come on. There we go. Jeff Koch, hey Jeff. He says he's enjoying the live stream. Well, that's better than like not enjoying it. Could you imagine if you were like, I'm really not enjoying this live stream? that would be the worst. Luckily, that doesn't happen too often. Come on, go faster. You got these big wheels. We should be going like 200 miles an hour. I know these things can go way faster than 32 miles an hour. Well, I don't know. I'm trying to remember. I remember going up to the farm one time. I don't know if I have the videos somewhere back in on my YouTube channel or not. I think I do. I think it might be under one of the old shout out to Stocko Gloss videos. Back in probably 2013 or 2014. And I remember on one of those videos when I was going up to the farm, I got behind, I think it was a big John Deere sprayer. I can't remember. I might be wrong on the brand, but I want to say it was John Deere, but it might not have been. And kind of got behind it, and then instead of following it, I turned off like on a side road and went to our farm like a different way. And then I got up to our farm, and as soon as I pulled into the farm and got out of the car, here he comes. So he was basically kind of going the same, in the same direction I was. He just kind of chose to go, I guess, the main highway instead of the back roads like I did. But I was standing there, and that sucker goes by, and it's just amazing how big these sprayers are. I mean, you could literally drive a car underneath this. This one, maybe not all sprayers, but yeah, this one you could definitely drive a car under, no problem. Gosh, it's 8 o'clock already. We gotta get let's see, how much of the fertilizing have we got done? Okay, so it's getting done there. Okay, that's the spraying. I can't believe this guy seems like he's going so darn slow. Whoa! We'll just drive over the subsoiler there, no problem. Baba Bong, hey Bob, how you doing? Whoops. All right. Someday I need to kind of really set up like a barnyard or a farmyard. Somebody has completed their task. Okay. Didn't really complete it. The lies! I'm doing good, Bob. Alright, so we don't have to really do anything on this field. There's just a couple little spots. Not really too worried about it. So we'll finish up field 98, and then we'll just put this guy on fertilizing field 108. How's that sound? And then we'll just have to continue on with the weeders. Wait, I didn't. Let's hire him for a second. No! try to do this. I'm always worried that it's gonna, you know, we're gonna run into like a telephone pole or something. All right, so back here, we're gonna enter this vehicle, fire him. And we'll just fertilize this a little bit, and then we'll go and finish out this field. All right, good. Bob, you've been playing this map to death. It's a good map. I just like how it's, you know, nice and flat. It's you know, fairly. It, you know, kind of reminds me of, you know, fields in Ohio. It is based in Ohio, or, you know, loosely based off of an area kind of north of Dayton, Ohio. Eh. Yeah, this might actually be my favorite map that I played for Farming Sim. I mean, I like the in-game maps. I always like the in-game maps. I think the only like Farming Sim made map that I didn't really like is probably the South American map. And I was kind of really surprised that they did that, you know, that they chose that map, but you know, what can you do? Oh no, here comes the weeds. I can't see. Alright. Wait, what? Helper D is not complete. The D has not completed its task. Where is my... Oh, here he is. I was all like, where's my sprayer dude? Nima1212, hey Nima. Yeah, I can definitely feel the hunger coming on now. I don't know, what I might end up doing is I might, you know, take a break, cook some dinner, and then come back late tonight and start streaming again, but I don't know. Fred Penning says, good morning, Brad. Long time no see. I know, it's been a while, hasn't it? I just kind of haven't been in like a big streaming mood the last few months. I'm still not sure like I'm in a big streaming mood, but I wanted to kind of come on and, you know, at least do some streams, see if, you know, see how it goes for a little while. Now I wonder if he's going to go straight across. This will be interesting to see what happens right here. Interesting. Is he going to turn? He is going to turn. Okay. Hummer or Humvee? Humvee if you're talking military, Hummer if you're talking civilian. All right, so Jay is almost finished. Eating nachos and watching the stream, Nima? Daggone it, you're making me hungry. Alright, so let's go. You have got to be kidding me. Wow. Okay. Let's see. Let's disconnect him. And then, oh gosh. We just have equipment sitting everywhere. At the moment. Oh. Big bud. There's the big bud. Yeah, the seater there always needs some pretty significant repairs. I need to reset that that weeder too, because it's not having a good day, and I can't flip it up. I've tried flipping it up a few times. Helper J has completed a task. Which one is Helper J? Why did he complete his task? Come on, move. Move. All right. I think he kind of got confused there for a second, like, what am I going to do? Alright, so we're going to have to kind of keep an eye on this guy. Well, for a little bit. Alright, so we'll kind of do this part manually just to get it done. There's the sun coming up out there. Yeah. It's got to be a nightmare driving one of these things in real life, though. Because, I mean, if you think about it, you know, if you, like, whack a tree or something, that's like a lot of money in damage, most likely. And I'm going to go out on a limb and say you're probably not just going to be able to go back to the farm store and be like, Yeah, I need a big, like, spray boom for my Hardy har. Ah. Tank is empty. Oh, that's probably my other sprayer. Yep. All right. Oh gosh, he's already got almost half the field done. Well, I'm not going to complain about that. All right. Wait, where are we? Oh, here we go. Why does it feel like the... Well, I guess they're doing their normal width. It's just the fertilizers are never wide enough. Kevin's like, get her done. I know he wants to sell. I want to sell too. I just want to get a good price. Yep, it's pretty much prices are stationary. Is this my last growth stage or second to last? Let's just go ahead and start him right here. He's going to be done down here. We'll have to... oh, that's right. We got to go to 98. Because we got to get this little corner up here, too. I'm not so worried about, like, these long, narrow bits, though. Okay. Helper B has completed the task. Whoops. Spacebar, Brad, not the other thing. See, I was just doing a Larry the Cable Guy. Oh, I know. I know what you're doing. Cool Gamer, hello, how are you? Or it's more like cool gamer. Welcome, welcome. Okay. Boom. All right. Yes, I'm on PC. PC only here. Alright, so got the worker hired there. Okay, he's doing his thing there. Alright. So really, we're just mainly waiting on the fertilizer, and we would have a lot more done had it not been for the fertilizer getting stuck on the big bud, which makes me happy. No, it doesn't make me happy at all. Not in the slightest. All right, so we'll do, let's see, well, I'm going to refill the seeder here. Come on now. Back her up. And then, let's see, how do I do this? Is it in? Yeah. It says open cover, but this doesn't. I guess it does have like these little covers, but then it's got like this elevator pipe thing that sticks out the side. And let's see, is that the fertilizer? I can never see which one is which. Okay, the back is the fertilizer and the front is the seed. All right. Cool Gamer says, I'm on Xbox, but the graphics on the stream look very crisp and great frame rate too. Yeah, it's like when you compare the PC version, you know, like the graphics. You know, I'm running a really high-end graphics card too, so it's, you know, if you've got a lower, like a cheaper graphics card or maybe an older one, it might not look quite this good. I am playing in a much higher resolution. I'm playing at 1440p instead of 1080p like you would play on on most TV sets. So, and I think I can't remember if my 1080 or if my live stream is down converting to 1080p or if I'm streaming at 1440p. I'd have to look. Actually, I can look at my Mac. Give me just a moment, and I will check. I will look and see. All right, so now we're transitioning to the seed bin portion of the Seed Hawk. And boom, there we go. And if we jump out, you know, we can actually see it going up. Woo! And dumping in there, even though it like disappears when you can even see it down inside there, you know, moving up, like filling up, which is pretty cool. Let me look here on the live stream. I am streaming at, I'm streaming at 1080p at 60 frames per second. Okay. Helper G is blocked by, wait, who's Helper G? It's this guy, it's this man. Might not be a man, actually. Could be a woman. All right, so we'll just do this end of the field really quick, just to get it done. Then we'll be well on our way. Maybe, not really. Oh, did I just miss like a whole? Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Well, go back up. Yeah. But yeah, playing Farming Sim on PC, like just graphically it just destroys like the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. I always give Anthony grief about it because, like, he plays. I think he only plays on PlayStation 4, and he's always like, PlayStation 4 is the best. I'm like, no, not really. Not when it comes. Well, the thing about consoles is that consoles now are basically PCs, but you have to think like the hardware that's in your PlayStation 4. Like, when did PlayStation 4? When did that get released? Can somebody put up like when the PS4 got released, or Xbox One? Either one of them. I mean, it's been like I think at least 2 years. Is that right? Cool Gamer says, I have a 4K TV, but it upscales because I have Xbox S. I wonder, and I think the next gen will be native. Oh, I'm sure most of the next gen consoles will have 4K built in, but I still don't think 4K is really that, like, really being that widely adopted. I mean, yes, people are transitioning to 4K, but like when you go to the store, you know, they've got like 4K TVs and they still sell 1080p TVs. And the 4Ks, I can't really speak to the price on the 4Ks because I'll be honest, I haven't shopped for a 4K TV in a long time. Actually, I've never shopped for a 4K TV, so, but I mean, the last time I looked at prices, they were pretty darn expensive. Even though I know they were coming down. And now they're talking about 8K, which is 4 times 4K. So, yeah, crazy. But you're like, to push an 8K display, you're talking major, like huge graphics cards. Huge, super powerful graphics cards that right now are not cheap at all. Wow, PlayStation 4 came out in 2013? Ah! Has it been that long? No. Okay, while this fills up, PS4 release date. Well, I'll be, golly, November 5th, 2013. So, I mean, if you think about it, the graphics processor, the GPU that the PlayStation 4 had was probably in development in 2012. Now, I know that they've come out with like the newer versions that are updated, which, you know, for a 4K display would have to push a lot more pixels than the original version. But, wow, I can't believe it's been that long ago. And they both came out the same year? Okay, jeez. So, I mean, even think of like the best graphics card that you could get in like maybe, you know, probably like 2012 or so. They probably had, or maybe like the first half of 2013 is probably when they got their GPU spec completely locked down, because they have to have time to get, you know, the specs locked down. They have to get they have to have time to actually get the chips, you know, like the plans for the chips to the manufacturer. But see, like, I'm not sure. Xbox, I want to say, uses an NVidia GPU. Or AMD. Let me see here. PS4. Let's look up the PlayStation 4 GPU. Okay, the PlayStation 4 Pro is using an AMD graphics card based on the company's Polaris architecture. With that in mind, we went with the Radeon RX 480 is our graphics card. This is AMD. Okay, so this was back in 2016, yeah, the 480 was like NVIDIA's like top of the line card, and which I guess is roughly equivalent to the PS4 Pro's, you know, integrated graphics. But let's see here. PS4. Okay, so this, they're actually calling it. Oh no, that's the CPU. I'm going to go out on a limb here and probably say that the original PlayStation 4 is probably using, let's see, the PlayStation 4 uses a semi-custom accelerated processing unit, or APU, developed by AMD in cooperation with Sony and is manufactured by TSMC, which that's normal for AMD, on a 28 nanometer process node. Let's see here. Okay. So that's the original. It doesn't really say though what it's. The main APU 2013 release had a die size of 19 with the GPU, CPU, and memory controllers on the same die. And basically what that means is you have your graphics processor and your main central processing unit, the main brain of the PlayStation, as well as the memory controllers, all on the same physical chip. Not on the same board, but literally on the same piece of silicone. And actually AMD does that now, you know, with their integrated graphics. Intel does it too. It's kind of like Intel integrated graphics. AMD's integrated graphics blow Intel integrated graphics out of the water. But yeah, so back in 2013, you would think that the spec would have to have been completed, you know, earlier in the year, so that they could manufacture all the processors and, you know, have good, you know, enough yield to push that out. Let's see. So there's basically the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 4 Pro. So if you don't, you know, if you just buy a regular PlayStation, you are still getting that original, you know, 2013 spec GPU, which at the time was, you know, really good. But now it's. All right, so let's see what the Xbox. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have a calamity. Minus the clams. I can't see. We go under? We can't even go under. Oh, it's so scary. Oh no! We're gonna have another calamity. Wait. You can go. You can go. Brandon Callan says Xbox says AMD as well. No. Now I feel even sadder for you console gamers. I do not like AMD GPUs. Like, NVIDIA is always better, but NVIDIA's look better too. I can't really put my finger on it. Like, I have, in my iMac, I've got a 2015 iMac. I think it's got dual AMD 395Xs in it. I'll look here really quick. About this Mac. Displays. Yes, AMD Radeon R9 M395X. So I don't really play games on my Mac, but back in 2015, the R9 395 was basically the, you know, like the predecessor to the 480s. and I think the 480 and the 490s that came out the following year. So this is like the top of the line video card, and it still like works beautifully. But on my Mac, I pretty much just edit video. I don't play games on it like at all. And I think I've installed American Truck Sim or Euro Truck Sim, and I think I installed like Farming Sim 15 or 17 or something, just to see how they would run in comparison. But if I could have, I would have definitely preferred an NVIDIA graphics card. What's really bizarre, though, is if I run the exact same game on my PC and Mac, like right next to each other. They both have... Actually, my Mac has a 5K screen, where my PC is basically like the 2K, I guess. It's like 1440p. 2K or 2.7K, I'm not sure exactly what they call that. The graphics still look better on the AMD card, or I'm sorry, the NVIDIA card, not AMD. The graphics still, there's just something about the way AMD process, or I keep saying AMD, the way the NVIDIA card processes textures that just looks better to my eye. This is kind of the way it is. And I can't really, I mean, maybe it's a personal preference thing. I don't think it is. I think it's definitely a visual. There's an actual reason why the NVIDIA cards look better. But and NVIDIA's always had better driver support too, which you don't really have to worry about on consoles because Microsoft and Sony have all of their own requirements as far as that goes. But when it comes to PCs, it's a little bit more complicated because you have to regularly upgrade your graphics card drivers and all that good stuff, and you have to do it, on your own. Let's see here. Why can't the processor load the crop graphics in the near distance? Is it because the map's up? No, it's generally, as a matter of fact, you can even see it here on this map. If you notice, I'm going to open up. Oh, I can't really do it here. Let me see. Give me a screen. This one's kind of, it's really super blurred. But you're going to see a line right here, right where I'm moving my cursor. I'll go back and forth. You see where the crop kind of turns from high detail to basically like a low resolution flat texture. That's actually, it's a limitation of the game engine, but it may be artificially limited because I know that I've seen mods that allow you to basically double that distance. But depending on the map that you're playing on, it'll crush your computer. Even my computer, which is still pretty high end, even though it's like 2015, it still dominates PCs that are coming out today. And yeah, it will definitely bring a PC to its knees. It's a combination of processing power of the GPU or the graphics processing unit and the available memory that the GPU has available to it, because it has to load all those textures. When I say texture, I'm literally talking about like this plant. Like each leaf has a texture, even though these textures are kind of flat. But like if we run over to the parking area here. This, the parking surface is a texture, and it's probably, let's see, if you look at it long enough, you can kind of see how, I don't know if you can see my little circle aimer, but you can see like there's a pattern like right here, and then the same pattern repeats itself up here, and the same pattern repeats itself there, and it's probably repeating itself like right in here, and essentially it's just a square pattern that's repeated over and over and over again. And so the more detailed that, each one of those textures is, requires more memory, requires more graphics processing power to process. And I could sit here and talk about it for hours, but that's generally what limits, you know, the performance of your graphics cards. And you know, and cost is a big, you know, that's a big deal too. I mean, when you know, if you look at like the 2080 Ti cards that are out right now, even the ones that are, you know, came out last year are still $1,300, and you know, and they're really only about, well, they're about, it would be about a 60% performance increase over like the card that I have, which is the older GTX 2080, and I still think that the 2080 runs great compared to, you know, well, at least from everything I throw at it. I was just playing Far Cry 5 the other day at ultra graphics settings, no slowdown, and I'm getting like minimum, you know, 85, 90 frames a second. Minimum. Most of the time it was probably pushing, you know, 115, 120 frames a second. And sometimes I was even getting more than that, like 100 and, you know, I think I've got my monitor set to 144 hertz right now. I don't know if I can look. Yes, I can. Yeah, it's set to 144 hertz, even though it'll go up to 165. Just don't need it to go that high. But anyway, let's see. Let's go do the repair and wash on this guy. Are Intel and Samsung still on track to provide competition to NVIDIA? I don't know about Samsung. Samsung would have to, I mean, the biggest competitor to NVIDIA right now is AMD. Intel, I just don't see them pushing out a video card that is going to come close to, you know, matching the performance of AMD, or I'm sorry, of NVIDIA. I keep saying AMD, I don't know why. Yeah, I just don't see them coming out. I mean, they have, Intel has graphics right now, you know, the Intel integrated graphics chips that are on most, not all, but most Intel CPUs. I didn't want to do that. Oh well. And as far as Samsung, I don't see them making like PC. I mean, they might come out with some kind of a console GPU, and who knows, they might enter the PC market. I just don't see them making PC components, like, you know, like that are going to directly compete with like the AMD and NVIDIA flagship GPUs. I just don't see it happening. It could. I'll never say never, but I don't foresee that happening anytime soon. All right, where are we at? All right, speeding up time. Let's run over here. We'll do the last little squirt of fertilizer up in this corner, I think, and we'll be done. But is it the game that is not allowing it to render beyond a certain... in some cases, yes. Sometimes game programmers will artificially bottleneck their own, you know, their own products, so that the user experience, or the end user, the gamer experience, is consistent across a wider variety of platforms. You know, like, well, for example, even Farming Simulator is bottlenecked. If you... Did I get it? Good enough. Let me turn on my my frame rate counter here. Now you can see kind of like in the upper portion, there's like these green numbers that appear, and we're getting about, depending on what direction we look at, 60, 70, 60, 70. Different parts of the map are going to look a little bit different. And this map is going to be lower anyway. Plus I'm streaming on the same computer. I'm not using like a separate PC to capture the stream. So because my GPU and CPU are working to actually, you know, record and stream this content, I see maybe about a 10 or 20 frame per second drop just because of that. Now, right now I'm basically in, what is it called? Is it admin mode? I'd have to go back into the log file or the setup file and look. But when I hit F3, you'll see it locks it to 60 frames a second or less. I don't know why it's going lower. Oh, it's probably going lower because I've got all the equipment down here by the barn. But it's going to lock the game at 60 frames a second. Now, if I wasn't recording, it would always be locked at 60 FPS, even if I'm looking in this direction. But you actually have to go... Ooh, great demand for what? Oh, no! Soybean prices are going down. No! Is this my last growth stage? I can't really tell. Wait, what's the great demand at Horizon Coop? Oh, sugarcane. We don't have that anyway. No, stay still. I gotta be really careful now because it's gonna start. I'm gonna go up here to the north side of the field. Kevin says the next stage hit. I can't see it though. Is this green the darkest green, or is it this next dark green? It's so hard to see. Let's go back up to 120 speed here. Oh, that price is going right down the toilet. Okay, here we go. Okay. Slowed the time down. All right, hire the worker. Got to get all these guys working first. Oh, this map is like ridiculously huge. It's a 4x map, so it's 4 times bigger than, you know, like the standard map size. That's another thing you can't get on console. Ah, what the heck? There we go. All right. So that's moving. Next. Wait. Cotton. Boom. Now we're officially poor. No, not really. All right, let's check this sucker out. This is like the first time. No, it's only the second time I've loaded it up in game. So basically, I guess it kind of packs all the cotton in here, kind of rolls it there, and then poops it out the back. All right, there's the filter there. All right. Jeez. Please be fat. Oh my gosh, it's so slow. It's gonna take like 10 minutes to drive to the other side of the map. See, this is when I need the... Oh my gosh, this thing is a monster. I have yet to put it like right next to a case, but it feels way bigger than a case. Well, a 2x map is the standard size. So basically, a 4x map is like, you know, two 2x maps on top of each other, and then two more on top of each other right to the left of that. So 4x map is literally 4 times the size of the 2x map. I think the original map size, maybe from like 2009, because I know 2013 had a bigger map. 2013, 2015, and 2017 all have the same map size. And I think 2019 and 2011 had smaller maps. So yeah, I mean, this is, if you look, there's way back there is where we just came from. And this is the whole map, and we're right here. This little dot. So you can see there's like 120, 130. Uh-oh. Let's play chicken. Kevin's like, I'm going off the side of the road. I'm not gonna run into you. He's like, to heck with this. I'm gonna wait for him to go by. He doesn't want none of that party. Ah! Watch out for the mailboxes of doom. Yeah, I mean, just look how far off you can see. It's like so far away you can't even see our, my farm yet. White 9th Gen says, I don't even have this game, but I think I enjoy watching you play it more. It's just like a nice, relaxing game. You're not stressed out, killing people or not getting, trying not to get killed or, something. It's just a nice, relaxing game. You can go at your own pace. Unless you're on like a multiplayer server. So, yeah, it's a freaking huge map. So let's see, when we get about halfway. So, if you think about it, this is the whole map. And a 2x map is essentially like if you were to cut this map right down the middle evenly and cut it straight across in the middle, one square would be a 2x map. And the original map size was maybe a 1x map isn't like, a quarter of that. It's actually like half of it, but in a square, so it's probably going to be, like this size. If you can see, like this little square I'm drawing at the bottom right corner. So yeah. Steve says it's nice watching Brad play while sitting at work. Oh, at work? I hope you're like a security guard or something. And not like a truck driver. Let's see. That's a long drive at 16 miles an hour. I know. I mean, we're like what? We're like a little more than halfway to my farm. So yeah. And actually, I think both. No, F is still moving. No, J is still moving. So both of them are. So everybody's still going. We're not losing any work yet. And there's like plenty of room for. See, this is why Midwest Horizons makes the perfect multiplayer map, because the fields are large. There's actually places like we're driving right here. If you see kind of like there's a little green square there, which is right here. You know, you can actually set up a house or some farms there. There's there's a farm here. I mean, there's all different areas where you can set up different farms. Like here, there was a big square right there where I set my farm up. Yeah, I mean, there's like all kinds of places that you can set up farms. You can even do the landscaping to kind of change their terrain a little bit if you want. F is over 80% full. All right, we'll have to go check on him. I just want to get the cotton. Oh gosh, there's like $10,000 worth of damage right there. Not really, because this is just farming simulator. Watch out, Kevin. Wait, is that Kevin in front of me? How'd he get in front of me already? Yep, that's Kevin. Wait, he's like, I'm bringing all my stuff back. He's like, Brad, I had to wait, and now I don't get the good deal. He doesn't get the good price. I know, because of me. He's like mad now. Are you mad at me, Kevin? I hope not. Brandon says, on console, the maps go from 00 to 2000 by 2000. How far or high does your map go? Where do you look at that? And we can look. Well, if consoles is 2000 by 2000, this should be 4000 by 4000. Whatever 2000 and 4000 represent, I don't know. All right, here we go, boils and ghouls. Oh. 2536 cotton. All right. Nope. Hire the worker. Oh, I missed a little bit there off the start. Okay, no big deal. It's on the mini map. Well, there at the bottom you can see 3,162. Let me see something. Yeah. Hey, cat. Man, that's a lot of cows in there. Have you ever been somewhere and just been like, man, that's a lot of cows? Well, if you haven't, then this would be the place. All right, so we're at 3. Okay, so that's gonna be way down here. So let's go to Horizon Coop. There we are. Please tell me I can jump over this fence. Yes. So yeah, we're at 3,890 by 3,500 something. So yeah, so it's 4,000 by 4,000 for sure. Yes, Steve, we're talking about the coordinates there on the mini-map. I never realized the mini-map actually showed the direction that you're facing, like in degrees. Like, or, you know, facing about 90 degrees there. About 180 there. Should be about 270 there. Ooh, pretty good. And 360 degrees or 0 there. Moving to horizon to sell there when that hits over. Oh. Oh man, we're going over 4,000. Bam, bam, bam. Even better. Oh no, now you can see the, okay, there's the map boundary. I'm stuck, I can't move, you guys. Oh no. Oh, I freed myself. He should actually put artificial boundaries in the tree line so that you can't get to this point where you can see the fakery that goes on behind the scenes. But yeah, that's it. So looks like it's, you know, 4,095 by 4,095. Pretty big. All right. I'd imagine we'd probably have a bale of... Oh my gosh, I can feel the frame rate dropping. We're down into the 40s. Helper H? Who the heck is Helper H? What the H? What? Huh, I wonder why he stopped. What in the world? Why are there like two cotton? See where it says like cotton down there at the bottom? Like at the top it says like 1,400 and something. What the heck is going on here? What is going on? I don't know what to say. Oh, look at the little cotton balls. That's pretty cool. Oh, so maybe this is a vat, and when this gets so full, maybe to 2,576, maybe? I don't know. Maybe it pumps it back into this back part. Did you see how that part's not all folded up anymore? What the heck is going on? What is going? Why is it stopping at the field boundary? Yeah. Don't ask. It's better that way. All right. Okay, so it's coming up to 83%. Look at all the cotton in there. That's cool. It works a lot. I guess it works a lot differently than the case does. It's draining. Look, it's draining. Yeah, it's like kicking them. It's like kicking them back into the back part of the harvester. That is pretty cool. And I'm just gonna go out on a limb and guess that that's how the real John Deere works. Could I be right? Probably. Brandon Callan says the bottom number is the bale chamber and the top one is the preload chamber, kind of like a baler. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I just didn't know that they had like a preloading and baling chamber. Because the case, it just throws it all in the back and like, you know, packs it in there. Wait, am I still... Come on, now. Alright, let's hire the worker now. It's better that you don't ask about the noises I make. Alright. Somebody was like, all you gotta do is cover up the thing and he'll start moving. That apparently is not true. Did the worker quit? No, the helper G's still there. What the heck? What in the monkey is going on here? Yeah, he's putting his pipe out. Eh. Brandon says that is what allows the John Deere harvester to keep going instead of having to stop and unload the bale every time. Interesting. Oh, come on. Oh, now it moves. Okay.